Iceland is full of surprises. It has no mosquitoes, none at all. People leave babies outside in strollers to nap, even in winter. The Icelandic language hasn't changed much in 1,000 years, so people can still read old Viking texts. There are hidden people, elves, that many Icelanders believe in, and roads have been changed to avoid disturbing them. Iceland uses almost 100% renewable energy from volcanoes and hot springs. They also have a phone app to make sure you're not dating a cousin, because it's a small island and everyone's kind of related. Curious for more mind-blowing facts? Come along as we uncover 15 wonderful truths about Iceland in today's travel documentary. Number 15. The frozen land where the sun shines 24 hours a day. Iceland is a small island country located in the North Atlantic Ocean, between North America and Europe. It sits just below the Arctic Circle, making it one of the northernmost countries in the world. Despite its name, Iceland isn't completely covered in ice. In fact, it's a land of fire and ice, full of volcanoes, hot springs, glaciers, and waterfalls. Around 380,000 people live in Iceland, making it one of the least crowded countries on Earth. Most people live in the capital Reykjavik, which is also the world's northernmost capital city. One of the strangest and most amazing things about Iceland is how the sun behaves. In summer, the sun doesn't set for weeks in some parts. Imagine daylight at midnight. But in winter, it's the opposite, long, dark days with barely any sunlight. The main language spoken in Iceland is Icelandic. It's an ancient language that has hardly changed in over 1,000 years. People in Iceland can still read old Viking stories in their original form. With its wild landscapes, small population, and glowing summer nights, Iceland is a frozen wonderland that feels like it belongs to another world. It's full of secrets waiting to be explored. Number 14. The world's most beautiful beach without sunshine, only in Iceland. Imagine a beach with no palm trees, no sunshine, and no warm waves, but still one of the most beautiful on Earth. Only in Iceland. Reynisfjara is a black sand beach on the southern coast, and it looks like something from another planet. The sand is black because it's made from cooled lava. Giant basalt columns rise like dark crystals, and powerful waves crash against the shore with wild energy. There's no sunshine most of the year, just mist, wind, and mystery. But that's what makes it magical. The sky is often gray, the sea roars non-stop, and yet it's hauntingly beautiful, moody, raw, and unforgettable. No swimming here, though. The waves are dangerous and unpredictable. Reynisfjara has even been featured in movies and TV shows like Game of Thrones because it doesn't look real. A beach without sunshine, yet stunning beyond words. That's Iceland for you, full of beautiful contradiction. Number 13. The land of Norse goddesses. Iceland is often called the land of Norse goddesses, not just because of ancient myths, but because of the women who live there today. Icelandic women are known for being strong, smart, and fiercely independent. This goes all the way back to Viking times, when women had rights other women in Europe could only dream of. They could own land, divorce husbands, and lead farms. Today, Icelandic women still lead. They run companies, hold government power, and fight for equal rights. They're seen as the heart and strength of Icelandic society. Many people also say they have a unique beauty, tall, often with light hair, clear skin, and striking eyes. But it's not just about looks, it's their confidence and spirit that really stand out. And yes, Iceland has a dating app, but with a twist. Because the population is small and most people are somehow related, there's even an app that lets people check if they're cousins before dating. That's Iceland for you, modern, clever, and just a bit quirky. Number 12. Iceland's hot tub culture. In Iceland, hot tubs aren't just for relaxing, they're a way of life. This is called Iceland's hot tub culture, and it's one of the most unique things about the country. Almost every town, no matter how small, has a public swimming pool with hot tubs filled with warm geothermal water straight from the earth. But it's not just about soaking, it's where people meet, chat, and connect. Strangers, friends, old people, and kids all sit side by side, talking about everything from politics to the weather. There's no phone, no rush, just warm water and real conversation. In the hot tub, everyone's equal. No one cares what job you have or how much money you make. It's common to strike up a chat with someone you've never met. In Iceland, talking in hot tubs is normal. It's part of the culture. Warm water, cold air, and friendly people, only in Iceland. Number 11. A culture of escaping the world. Wooden cabins in the wilderness. In Iceland, escaping the world is more than a habit, it's a way of life. Many people own or rent tiny wooden cabins hidden in the wild. These cabins are deep in the countryside, near volcanoes, fjords, forests, or snowy valleys. Some are easy to drive to, but others? You have to hike through hills or cross rivers just to reach them. Why do Icelanders do this? To get away from the noise. Life in the city can feel heavy, especially with long winters and short days. So they run to the silence. No phones, no emails, just crackling fires, books, stars, and quiet. It's not about comfort, it's about feeling human again. In these cabins, people rest, reflect, and reconnect with nature. They breathe fresh air, watch northern lights, and remember what truly matters. In a land shaped by nature's power, these hidden cabins are like secret doors to peace. Number 10. Iceland and the world's largest genetic bank, preserving Viking bloodlines. Iceland is home to one of the world's largest and most powerful genetic banks, and it's doing something wild, preserving Viking bloodlines. Because Iceland's population is small and isolated, their DNA has stayed mostly unchanged for over 1,000 years. That makes Iceland a goldmine for genetic research. A company called Decode Genetics has collected DNA from thousands of Icelanders. They study it to learn about diseases, ancestry, and even traits passed down from the original Viking settlers. It's like time traveling through blood. This isn't just about science, it's about identity. Icelanders are proud of their Viking roots, and now their genes are helping solve medical mysteries for the whole world. One small island, one big DNA story. Number 9. A real Viking village where locals live like their ancestors. In Iceland, there's a real Viking village where locals live just like their ancient ancestors did. This village, called Arbot, is a place where tradition meets reality. The homes are built with turf roofs and stone walls, just like the Vikings would have done. The locals dress in Viking-style outfits, fur, leather, and wool, and carry on the old ways, farming, fishing, and crafting like their forebears. During Christmas, the village comes alive with Viking traditions. The celebrations are full of feasts, music, and storytelling by the fire, just as they would have been 1,000 years ago. Locals dress up as legendary figures, like Yule lads, mischievous elves from Icelandic folklore. It's more than a place, it's a living history lesson. The people here don't just remember the Vikings, they live like them, keeping their customs alive. For a brief moment, it's like stepping back in time, where the past and present collide in a magical Viking experience. Number 8. Life in Reykjavik. By day, Reykjavik comes alive under the rare rays of sunlight, with local shops, cozy cafes, and friendly faces everywhere. You'll stroll down cobblestone streets lined with colorful cafes, while students bike to school and groups of friends chat happily. The city's mix of vibrant houses and sleek modern buildings creates a charming blend of old and new that captivates everyone who visits. Icelanders are outdoor lovers, braving any weather to enjoy activities like trips to natural hot springs, such as the famous Blue Lagoon, or whale watching in Faxaflói Bay. Both must-dos for visitors. As the sun sets, Reykjavik transforms. Live music fills the air, pubs and rooftop bars buzz with energy, and the views of the city and ocean are breathtaking. The nightlife thrives with hotspots like B5 Club and Priki Bar, where EDM, jazz, and rock carry on into the night. And don't forget, karaoke is practically a national pastime. Icelanders sing anywhere, anytime, even in hot springs. Number 7. Some of the most breathtaking travel destinations in the world. Iceland is packed with some of the most jaw-dropping travel destinations on Earth. First, there's the stunning Blue Lagoon, a geothermal spa where you can soak in warm, mineral-rich waters surrounded by volcanic rock. Then the Golden Circle, a route that takes you to Ingvellir National Park, the explosive geyser hot springs, and Gullfoss, one of the world's most powerful waterfalls. For something truly wild, head to the Vatnajökull Glacier, where you can hike across ice caves or marvel at the massive ice sheets. Iceland's black sand beaches, like Reynisfjara, offer dramatic views with their basalt columns and crashing waves. But the most magical experience might be watching the northern lights dance across the sky, a natural phenomenon that will leave you in awe. Whether you're exploring volcanic landscapes, glaciers, or hot springs, Iceland offers beauty in every corner that's unlike anywhere else in the world. Number 6. Iceland and the 100% real elf protection agency. In Iceland, there's a quirky belief that many take seriously: the Elf Protection Agency. While it may sound like something straight out of a fantasy novel, Icelanders truly believe in the presence of elves and hidden people, spirits that live in rocks, hills, and nature. It's so real that roads have been rerouted to avoid disturbing their supposed homes. The belief in elves is deeply rooted in Icelandic culture, passed down through generations. The Elf Protection Agency isn't a literal government agency, but a term used to describe how seriously some Icelanders take elf lore. When construction projects are planned, consultations with elf experts or hidden people researchers sometimes happen to ensure the spirits aren't disturbed. Many Icelanders still honor these beliefs and respect the natural landscape where elves are thought to live. So, while it might sound strange to outsiders, to Icelanders, elf protection is a very real and magical part of their world. Number 5, the only country without the ants or mosquitoes. Iceland is the only country in the world with no ants or mosquitoes, and it's not just luck. The secret lies in its cold, harsh climate and volcanic soil. Mosquitoes need warm, still water to lay their eggs, but Iceland's water is always moving or freezing, making it impossible for them to survive. As for ants, they don't like the cold, rocky ground and can't build their nests in Iceland's soil. So, while the rest of the world battles bug bites, Iceland stays bite-free. It's one of the few places where you can hike, camp, or relax completely undisturbed. Number 4, alcohol isn't sold in supermarkets, only at government stores. In Iceland, you can't buy alcohol in regular supermarkets, only in special government-run stores called Venbin. Iceland takes alcohol control seriously. After years of strict bans and high alcohol abuse, the government decided to keep alcohol out of easy reach. Venbin controls what's sold, how much, and to whom. Prices are high, and choices are limited, all to keep people from drinking too much. Even beer was banned until 1989. So if you want wine or vodka, you won't find it next to your milk and bread. You'll need to visit the state shop. It's Iceland's way of staying balanced. Number 3, Iceland's most unique and bizarre festivals. Iceland is a land of fire, ice, and some of the world's most unique and bizarre festivals. One of the strangest is Buludagur or Bun Day. Kids smack their parents with decorated paddles and shout, "Give me a bun." In return, they get cream-filled pastries. It's sweet chaos. Then there's Arbot, a midwinter Viking feast where people eat old traditional foods, like fermented shark, sheep's head, and ram testicles. Locals wear Viking-style clothes, sing old songs, and toast with strong Icelandic spirits. It's gross, hilarious, and deeply cultural. The Iceland Airwaves Festival is another must-see, an epic music festival where local and international bands perform everywhere. In bars, churches, even laundromats. Reykjavik turns into one big concert. Don't miss the Great Fish Day in Dalvik. Everyone in town serves free fish meals to thousands of visitors, followed by music and dancing. Icelanders love celebrating their roots, nature, and creativity, with a twist of weird. Whether it's eating odd food or partying with music in the snow, their festivals show just how boldly Iceland lives, laughs, and honors its wild spirit. Number 2, cost of living in Iceland. Living in Iceland is like living inside a postcard, but it comes with a price tag. It's one of the most expensive countries in the world. On average, rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Reykjavik is around $1,300 to $1,800 per month. A simple meal at a restaurant? Expect to pay about $20 to $30. A coffee costs $4 to $5, and groceries for one person can be around $400 to $600 a month. Utilities like electricity, heating, and internet add about $150 to $200 monthly. A bus ticket costs about $4, and a monthly public transport pass is around $80. Why is it so pricey? Because Iceland imports many goods and has high wages and strong social services. It's beautiful and safe, but your wallet will definitely feel the chill. Number 1, unique Iceland cuisine. Iceland's cuisine is bold, strange, and unforgettable. One of the most famous dishes is hakarl, fermented shark. It smells strong and tastes even stronger. Then there's svi, a boiled sheep's head, often eaten during festivals. You might also find slater, a kind of blood pudding made from sheep's innards. But it's not all wild. Plokkfiskur is a comforting fish stew made with potatoes and onions, and skyr is a creamy yogurt-like treat that's high in protein and loved by everyone. Icelanders also love fresh seafood like cod and Arctic char, caught straight from the ocean. Every bite tells a story of survival, tradition, and Iceland's harsh but beautiful nature. It's not just food, it's an adventure on a plate.